Week you're going to be looking at mount attack. So this is going to be on the bottom. So I've already gotten to the mount, however I get there. The first thing we're going to look at doing is maintaining this position. So there's a bunch of things he might do to escape. So the first thing we're going to look at is just guys that don't know much about jiu-jitsu. So he's going to push, and a lot of times he's going to push and bridge at the same time. So I want to be able to scoop his head, post, and then bring this knee out. So my outside knee always has to stay outside my hip. He goes the other way, scoop, push that knee out here. Once they practice this a lot, you look at taking the arms off of it. So let's look at the other thing people do when they're not real savvy with jiu-jitsu. So if I'm here, this is what blank him out. So he's just gonna roll away. I'm gonna let him. My hands on the floor, scoop back, put my hooks in, then grab this seatbelt grip. I prefer to have my weight on my feet here. That way I'm not getting thrown around, and I try to sit right over the belt. I'm gonna pull him to the side here, and then get this solid back control. So those are the two, if the guy doesn't know what he's doing, defenses, and then we'll look at what happens when they try to like grab your arm. So if he's trying to control my arm, I can pull it out and then slap it. Keep getting wider and keep dropping your chest. It'll be harder and harder for them to control your arm. The next thing is the knee to elbow. And so that can either be the elbow going inside your leg. A lot of times they'll scoot and get their palm on your leg. Either way, like I'm just gonna lift. So if it's his elbow, I'm gonna lift, slide my knee up. If it's his palm, I just kind of pop and bring my knee up. So when he goes either side, I'm just gonna climb here. Okay, so that's really important that they're able to stay in those positions. So you've got to maintain the mount before you're looking to attack. As far as the attacks go, we're going to look at the front choke to the arm bar. So open the lapel, and I'm going to feed my hand in. This isn't as easy as it looks. I want to get my radius bone right against the side of his neck here. So I reach right here. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move my arm to the other side, and I want to work his head up. My head has to be on the ground to be able to lift his head effectively. I'm going to pull his head up. I like fingers in. Most of the students will like thumb in. Doesn't matter to me. I'm going to choke. One more time. Open the lapel, feed the lapel, face out, go to the other side here. I'm going to drop my head. I use the back of my arm to elevate the head. Fingers in the lapel, pop up, and rotating this elbow toward his chest, and this arm is coming across. Choke. All right. In the arm bar, there's going to be a couple different ways we can look at the arm bar. So I open this lapel, feed. He defends my choke here, and this is all I need. That elbow slide out just a little bit. I'm going to slide my knee up here, fold my left leg, and slide, put my leg over, and finish on top, or roll back, finish on the bottom. And the other way we're going to look at the arm bar is if he's pushing. So this happens all the time, where he's going to push and bridge to the side. So I'm going to hook here, my knee comes out here, and then I'm going to slide here. I get this a lot. People get frustrated in the mount, and then they just grab you and try to throw you off, especially big, strong guys. So I'm here, I'm maintaining, I'm making them annoyed. You can just kind of jump in this position here. So that's it for next week. Try to just pay attention to like what they're getting, and maintain the mount's the most important thing. Submissions are definitely the most fun to learn. So just kind of keep that in mind as you're going through it.